Hey people, I'm Patrick, and this is...
Cat.
And this is Depression Doesn't Always Have to Suck, episode 3. I know we've been away for eons and eons now, but we are back to
It's been snowing a lot.
Yeah.
And it's been bothering everybody's schedules, and there was Christmas break, and the snow had to conveniently start at the start of the spring semester, so...
That's winter for you. We get hit by all the snow all at once here in New England. That's just how it works, and we can't do anything about it.
There's supposed to be another storm on Monday.
Yeah, but these people don't care about that. They came to us for advice, right? So, anyways, let's start off with, I wanted to talk about the different types of depressives, because first let's start with the introverted, antisocial type of person. Now, this person doesn't want to talk to anybody. It freaks them the fuck out.
Yes.
And, even this person probably doesn't have, any friends at all just because they're so antisocial. I like to think there's two types of introverts. There's the introvert that has, there's two categories. There's one that likes to talk to people and likes to hang with people, but their anxiety hinders them from doing that. And then there's the type that is just...
shutting everyone off.
Yeah, wants to be shut out from the whole entire world.
Yeah.
And...
Does that wrap that up?
Well, then there's also the depressives that are social depressives that
People
actually
don't know.
like to talk to people, and they either, because of the way they're perceived by the culture or the way they act, they might not have many friends or whatever, but we still love you guys. You guys are awesome. And that can be a major issue just because, let's say you are emo or goth, something that the culture goes, what the hell are you doing? Just because of that, you might be shied away even though you're a super socialite and love to talk to people. And then there are the depressives that love to talk to people, have a large group of friends, a large backer network, and they still have this depression lingering upon them because you can't stop depression and anyone can have depression. So...
May I just make one point?
Yeah. I know I've been here.
It's okay. It's okay. But... yeah, going off of what you said about how everyone and anyone, well not everyone, but anyone can have depression, because I actually saw this news story about a girl from, I believe, Penn, and she committed suicide a little while ago, and it seemed that she had her whole life in order. She had a lot of friends, she was very social, she was on the track team, I think she got good grades too, but she still committed suicide. So you can't always tell who has depression and who doesn't, because some people they just do a really good job of hiding it.
Yes, exactly. And that's one of the major issues I wanted to cover. Me myself, I like to talk to people. It brings me joy to talk to people, but I'm an introvert, so the happiest times of my life are when I'm just hanging out with people and chatting and just being in a group. But
that wouldn't necessarily make you an introvert, though, would it?
Yes, because I also... It's a weird balance because I like to be alone sometimes.
There's a word for that. It's called ambivert. You express both extroverted and introverted qualities. I took a survey a while ago, and I was considered an ambiverted introvert, which means
that's what I think
you display extroverted qualities. You'll still socialize with people, if you have to. You can hold your own ground. However, you would much rather spend time by yourself or with a very, 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 very small group of very close people. But even that is a stretch.
Okay.
Thank you. Fun fact. Ambivert. If you think, hey, I'm an introvert, I don't like talking to people, but at the same time, I like being social, you may be an ambivert.
Yes. So, I just wanted to talk about the different types of depressives just because depending on what advice we give, it might be different for the different types of depressive that you are. just because like everybody's different and not everything's gonna work for everybody. Like if I tell you to go to a concert for an introvert, that's like
I would
yeah,
not be happy.
yeah,
I would be a very, very, very upset person. I would rather sit and like play music, or like for people who don't necessarily like talking to people, I would suggest like maybe spend some time watching a funny TV show or something, or
Yeah.
try to like find something that lightens your mood rather than going to something crazy loud, i.e. a concert.
yeah.
If I were to go to a concert to relieve my depression, I might die because I would not be able to hold my own ground. I would be terrified of everybody there. The mosh pits would probably scare me into oblivion.
You would definitely need to go with a group of friends.
No.
And, like, have a social
I wouldn't.
network. What?
I still wouldn't.
Okay.
Because people.
Okay.
I don't deal with
people scare you. Yeah, I noticed. Like even sometimes, like we'll just be like hanging in a group, and you'll just be on your laptop because you're like an introvert,
That's
and
me.
that's okay. Like
Okay.
it's totally cool. Today, I also want to talk about winter depression. Now, winter is the worst time for depression. Can you attest to this?
I could. I say that I could.
Okay.
I feel so. Why do you think that winter is the worst?
Because it's cold, there's no sun. Like, I feel like
There's sun outside.
No, but I mean, like, it goes down early, and there's not as much. And
True.
because of the cold, it just saps your energy away, I feel. And there's not a lot to do. You can't go to the great outdoors. You can't marvel at nature. You can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, for me, it doesn't really matter what season I'm in because I just want to stay away from everybody and watch Netflix in the nice, warm insides, or cold, depending on what season it is. So, it doesn't really matter to me. Like 70s, 80s weather, perfection. I would go outside in that point and maybe go on like a hike.
Yeah.
Something.
But I just think, like, most people that have depression, like, I know for me, like, even if I don't have a super trigger, I talked about triggers in episode 2,
Yes.
so watch that.
I wasn't in it, but
Yeah,
it's still worth the watch because
yeah. Like, even if you don't have any triggers, those depressive moments just seem to hit you more in the winter for some reason. Since I've been dealing with this for many years. And the best thing to do is, I don't even know, because winter depression is just so
stay
hard.
inside. Stay inside. Or find other things to occupy your
Yeah,
energy.
like-
Shovel some snow. Because
No, that triggers depression.
Yeah, exercise releases, I believe, dopamine.
Yes.
I believe. So,
Exercise is good, as long as you have something else to occupy your mind. Because when I exercise, if I don't have music playing or something, and
yeah.
my brain is always running, that's a depressive trigger for me. Just doing anything that can't keep my mind 100% occupied.
Well, then listen to music while shoveling snow.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's the best way
Good
to go
idea.
about it.
Because then you don't have to worry about what you're thinking about. You just worry about shoveling the snow, staying warm, and listening to cool music.
Yeah. So just make yourself a little if you have a fireplace at home, light yourself a fire.
Get some hot chocolate.
Yeah, hot chocolate. Get yourself a nice little book. And
Or your laptop if you want to watch Netflix.
or your laptop. Technology and kids these days, am I right? And just like settle down beneath some blankets.
Or sleep.
Yeah, and get yourself a puppy to curl up with, and just like
Or cat,
Chill.
depending on your preference.
dogs are the superior option.
Cats are cool though.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah,
So,
that's it.
I don't know. I don't have anything else to say.
Okay. Well, I guess that's episode 3.
So,
And,
it's been fun talking with you
Yeah,
guys.
and we'll be back.
Leave some suggestions. Got any suggestions or questions or comments or
Yes,
anything like that?
questions and comments. We would love that. And
Because I want to give legitimate advice. And I hope I'm giving legitimate advice.
Yeah, it's cops. And like the video and subscribe, and we will see you cats later.